What's up, everybody? Welcome to 2025 Dynamic Duels Baseball 5 Hobby Box Pick Your Team Break. Glad to have you here with us today. I tell you what, this is one that I have really been looking forward to for quite some time. Glad to slip this exclusive product in here. You know, the dual autograph is one that, like, when we pull it in a lot of breaks, it's one of the most sought after hits that we'll get out of the break, you know. But here today, with this product, it's going to be one where we pull a dynamic dual autograph in every single box. So glad to have you folks with us today. Really looking forward to it. Before we get started, real quick, let's go through our team owner list and say what's up to everybody. And I'll go over a few rules of how we'll handle it. A lot of you may have questions about, you know, we hit cards with players from different teams and that type of thing. I'm going to set some ground rules before we get started. All right, let's go through our team owner list and say what's up first. The coach, Wayne Brimley, in the house with the Arizona Diamondbacks in this one. My guy, Josh Gillett, has got those Atlanta Braves. The Baltimore Orioles is going to be Todd Kramer in this one. Adam Medeiros working with the Boston Red Sox today. The Big Red Machine with Ellie De La Cruz going to Eric Tovar. Cubbies, Chicago Cubs is Matt Dixon in this one. White Sox is going to be Todd Kramer. The Cleveland Guardians is going to be Mike Reed in this one. Tapping them, Colorado Rockies going to Todd Kramer. Joe Hensel has the Detroit Tigers. The Houston Astros is Billy Stopp. Aaron Schildnick in the house with those Kansas City Royals. The Halos, Los Angeles Angels going to Chet Chris today. The Los Angeles Dodgers is going to be Matthew Pizzo. Zoe is in the building, y'all. Taking it down to South Beach with those Miami Marlins is going to be the coach, Wayne Brimley. Wayne Brimley also has the Milwaukee Brewers. The Minnesota Twins is Wayne Brimley, too. Donald Coons Jr. in the house with the New York Mets. Those Bronx Bombers, the New York Yankees, going to Billy Stopp in this break. Nick Warner working with the Oakland Athletics. Glad to have you from over on eBay, Nick. Philadelphia Phillies is Double B. Brian Bicel in the house. The Buccos, the Pittsburgh Pirates going to Eric Tovar. Those Friars, the San Diego Padres is going to be Wayne Brimley. Seattle Mariners, they got a little King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr. dual auto. I want to pull that one for you. Seth Elliott working with the Seattle Mariners in this break. The Redbirds of St. Louis Cardinals going to Todd Kramer. Tampa Bay Rays is going to be Matt Dixon. Texas Rangers is also Matt Dixon. The Toronto Blue Jays is Billy Stopp. Those Washington Nationals with James Wood and Dylan Cruz, possible rookies out there, going to Adam Medeiros. And also our sought-after non-baseball spot. Those cards, I looked on eBay, they are selling for a grip out there. Some big-time stuff with some football players, presidents, guys from other sports, celebrities, things like that. Non-baseball spot also going to Zoe, Matthew Pizzo in this one. All right. Before we get started, I do want to let you know we are currently filling a half case of 2024 Topps Inception. Of course, 2024 has that crazy rookie class, one of the best that I've seen in years and years. You've got everybody from Ellie De La Cruz and Jackson Holiday to Paul Skeens and Jason Dominguez, Jackson Merrill, Jackson Churio. I could literally go on and on. I keep saying honestly, I think it might be the most loaded rookie class that I've ever seen. This is one of the last 2024 products that's coming out. I think Dynasty may be the only thing left. So, you know, this is a full seal case that's going to be live. I urge you, go get in Topps Inception, half case number 3. You can roll over your team for the full case if you like. That's filling right now in our Facebook group and in our eBay store. It's pinned up in the featured section. All right. So for this break, you asked me, hey, Justin, what happens if I pull a dual card and it's got two different players? Let's say it's got Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge on the card, two different teams. Okay, so there's a couple different ways that we're going to handle this. For the base cards, if we, 5 boxes, we may hit multiple. If we hit 2 or an even number of any of them, 2, 4, 6, anything like that, we'll just split them up among the owners so that everybody gets a little piece of the action, okay? Now, if there's an odd number of cards, if we only hit 1, or let's say we hit 3 of a certain card, 5, 7, you get the point. If we hit an odd number, at the end, we're going to do a randomization for left and right, and whichever side wins, left or right, is going to get those base cards for the entire break. We're going to do, because there's so many of them, we're going to do one random, and it's going to determine left or right for any odd number of cards in the break, okay? I'm just checking to make sure we don't have anybody coming in last second here. Now, If we hit a numbered card, that's for the base cards, okay, non-numbered. If we hit a numbered card or an autograph card, we will do an individual randomization for that card, okay? So any autographs or numbered hits, we'll give it its own randomization, all right? So base cards, one uniform random for the entire break, global one, whatever you want to call it. Individual randomization for any numbered or autographs, okay? Now you say, hey, dude, what if I hit just a crazy card like a monster? What if I pull Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz 1-1, okay? I'll give you an example. Two of our members, Bernard and Dalton, hit a Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz dual autograph numbered to 25, and instead of just doing a randomization, they decided to split and sell. They sent it over to Golden auction, so I mailed it to Golden for them, and Bernard worked out the contract, and they got it graded. You have to get your card graded to be on Golden, and they auctioned it off over there at Golden. Now we've been through this experience. What I would say, the only times I would send a card to Golden is if it is an absolute monster. You know, it's worth at least 4 or 5 figures, you know what I mean? Then they'll promote it for you and get the most out of it. Otherwise, I would say eBay is a good choice for if you want to split the card and sell it. If the two owners work that out, eBay probably your best bet. World's largest marketplace. Yeah, you're going to eat some fees there, but it's the most fair and secure way to do it. And of course, I can help you out with that if you need me to. Also, you know, if the two owners want to work something out, one guy wants to buy the other person out, I'm happy with that. I'm going to leave it up to the two owners, okay? Otherwise, we'll do a randomization, okay? What's up? Want to say what's up to Jason and Chet in the chat. Jason, hey, I think I might do a random this week. I'm thinking about doing a little two jumbo hobby box random break of Top Series 2. Give a nice cheap one for the people. I'm thinking about this week, so I'll keep you in mind if I do that, Jason. We got to finish up filling this Inception, and then we're going to do some more Series 2. And we got a Bowman Mega Box full case I still plan on doing. We had a lot of fun with that last one, hit some big cards, so I'm going to roll another one of those out there as well. 20 Mega Boxes in a full case. Those are fun. All right. Anybody has any questions, drop them in the chat. I think we went through it pretty extensively right there. So without any further ado, I just need y'all to kick back, relax, and enjoy the break. You're now rocking with old Jim Hands. Let's get it on, Mills Lane style, baby. Come on now. Shake and break. 5 boxes coming at you. We're going to get 1 dual autograph, 2 insert cards, and 2 base parallels guaranteed per box on average in these. 5 cards per pack. 5 packs is 5 packs per box. You're going to slide out like that. Empty style. 5 packs. I did watch one box get open. I try not to watch too much because I don't want to be influenced by what other people say and all that stuff, you know. I want to do my own thing over here. There's so many influencers out there in the hobby today. I'm not an influencer. I'm an old ball player, man. That's what I am. I'm an old school ball player. All right, let me get a couple more of these top loaders out just before we get started. Yes, hang around with us, Jason. Always glad to have you, my friend, even if you're not in. That goes for any of you. You don't got to be in the break to hang out and watch. Glad to have you. All right, I won't go this extensively through every single base card. Got a hit in the back there. But I will give you a good look at the stock. Matt Dixon taking this Cubs Shota Imanaga and Fergie Jenkins duel here. Nice one. Braves, Spencer Strider and John Smoltz for Josh Gillett. Baltimore Orioles, Todd Kramer is going to take an Adam Jones and a Colton Cowser. How about Greg Maddux and Roger Clemens? That's a cool one. I'll put one pile here for the same team, and I'll put one pile here for a different team. So this is an example of a base card. At the end of the break, we'll go through and we'll do one random for left, right. If we hit 2 of them, we'll split them up between the Braves and the Yankees. Braves, Josh Gillett. Yankees, Billy Stopp. If there's only 1, if there's 3, somebody, if there's one of them, whoever wins that random left or right will get the card. Or if there's 3, somebody would get 2 and the other person 1. You get the point. I think we might have an autograph here. 5 of 50, y'all. Let's start out with a banger. Come on. I've been feeling like we're going to pull something good out of here. Hey, New York Mets is going to like this one. All right, New York Mets. Donald Coons Jr. How about a Mark Vientos and David Wright? 2 nice signatures, all on sticker. 5 of 50. Nice hit, Donald. Nice hit, my friend. Way to start us off with a banger, Donald. Right off the bat. I wonder if the autograph's in the first pack of every box. If it is, we'll find out in the second box, and we'll start moving that pack to the bottom. So we hit it last. Sorry, I'm trying to get your card centered there. Boom. Let's move these up just a little bit. David Wright, Mark Vientos, 5 of 50 to kick things off. It is a good-looking card, isn't it, Jason? Again, I've really been looking forward to this one. All right, there's going to be a Jackson Churio for the Brewers and Andy Pajes for the Dodgers. Brewers, Wayne. Dodgers, Matthew Pizzo. I'll go through the teams through our first one. There's the one I want with ink on it. That's a nice hit to have nonetheless. Mariners, Seth Elliott. Get you the Griffeys together. King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr. For the Mariners there. Shea Whitcomb and Jeremy Pena going to Billy Stopp and those Astros. Jaron Duran and Nomar Garciabarra, Red Sox, Adam Medeiros. All right, looks like we got an insert or a numbered hit or something here. Ooh, that's a nice one. Jackson Holiday, Adley Rutschman, 56 of 99 for the Orioles, and Todd Kramer. Very, very nice hit, Todd. That's what we want to see, brother. Boom. Holiday, Rutschman. Let's get it. All right, next pack. Any people who could claim teams in Inception, I'll update that as soon as this break is over, okay? Jacob Wilson and Miguel Tejada. There's a nice one for the A's and Nick Warner. Hey, Nick, this is your pack, my man. How about a Lawrence Butler and a Jose Canseco for Nick and the A's as well? There's a Vientos and David Wright, the non-auto version for the Mets and Donald Coons Jr. That's a good one. That's the one we want with ink on it, isn't it? Shohei Ohtani for the Dodgers and Matthew Pizzo. Aaron Judge for the Yankees and Billy Stopp. Nice one right there. Ooh, this is slick right here. Dinger duos. Houston Astros. Billy Stopp, not numbered. Insert right here. That's a sick one, man. Houston Astros and Billy. Go ahead and top load up this Shohei and Judge as well. I love these cards. Something die cut coming here. Connor Norby and Brooks Lee for the Marlins and the Twins. Marlins Wayne, Twins Wayne, so Wayne will get that one out right. Gary Sheffield for the Brewers and Wayne Bramley and Dwight Gooden for the Mets and Donald Coons Jr. We've got Juan Soto for the Mets and Donald and Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners and Seth. Phillies, Brian Bicel with the Bryce Harper, Dodgers, Matthew Pizzo on the Freddie Freeman. Some die cut action right here. C and double. This is going to be a nice one right here. Mets and Rangers, Nolan Ryan. Not numbered. So it will go to our universal randomization unless we pull 2 of them. Then we'll split them up. Mets, Donald Coons Jr., Rangers, Matt Dixon. That's the one Matt doesn't want to... that's the one you don't want going to the duel if it's autographed, right? Jason feels a Skeens autograph coming. Oh, this would be a nice one to get signed too. Cal Ripken Jr. and Billy Ripken, The Ripken boys for the Orioles. Todd Kramer. Ronald Acuna Jr., Braves, Josh Gillett, and Mookie Betts for the Dodgers, and Matthew Pizzo. Arizona Diamondbacks getting in on the action. Corbin Carroll and Jordan Lawler for Wayne Brimley. How about Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola for Brian Bissell? Double B on the board. That's Shota Imanaga, the newcomer, and the old-time star for the Cubs, Fergie Jenkins. 9 of 25 right there. Very nice. Cubbies, Matt Dixon, taking that one. Nice hit, Matt. We'll take that all day and every day that ends in Y, brother. Very nice. All right, one box down. Headed into box number 2 here. Box number 2. We'll see if our auto's on top again. We'll start moving that top pack to the bottom. Okay? Empty box. Empty. The one box I watched over on YouTube, it was on the first pack as well. So Devers, he's not with the Red Sox anymore, but he is here in this product. Rafael Devers and Wade Boggs for the Red Sox, and Adam Medeiros. We've got Big Christmas, John Kinsey Noel, and Jose Ramirez for the Guardians, and Mike Reed. Colt Keith and Alan Trammell, the legend Alan Trammell, Tigers, Joe Hensel. How about Bryce Harper and Freddie Freeman, Phillies, Brian Bissell, Dodgers, Zoe. All right, we got another dual autograph. This one's going to be for the A's. Oh, wow, look. It's the Eck, y'all. It's the Eck. He's got one of the coolest signatures out there. Oakland Athletics, Nick Warner with the Mason Miller and Dennis Eckersley super short print autograph, 20 of 25. I love seeing the legends pop up on the ink here. Awesome stuff. Got a legend in each of our first 2 cards. Rafael Devers, yeah. I know, I'm just going through stuff so fast. Tony, I appreciate you popping in to correct me, though, my man. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Ben Rice for the Yankees, and Billy Stopp. Ichiro for the Seattle Mariners. Seth Elliott and Albert Pujols for the Cardinals, and Todd Kramer. That'll be a duel. Sal Frelick and Wayne Brimley and Bryce Terrain. That's the Brew Crew. Wayne Brimley, let's get it, brother. Zach Wheeler and Aaron Nola for the Phillies, and Double B, Brian Bissell. Let's go. To 50. How about Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero? Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero, 15 of 50. Let's get it. Hope he goes deep twice today. Let's go. Wynn and Caminero. So that's going to be a random. Cardinals, Todd Kramer. Rays, Matt Dixon. We got to put that one aside because it's going to be a random at the end of the break. Matt Dixon. Let's go. All right, Spencer Schwellenbach. He can't hit. There's no doubt about that. Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves and Josh Gillett. Rhett Lauder for the Reds and Eric Tovar. Let's go. How about Luis Hill for the New York Yankees? Billy Stopp and Austin Wells. Billy Stopp as well. Let's get it. Jackson Holiday and Adler Rutschman for the Orioles. You're going to have Adam Jones and Colton Cowser also for the Orioles. Orioles racking up in here. Oh, Warp Speed. Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts for the L.A. Dodgers. There's a very nice one. Let's go. Who's got him? Matthew Pizzo? Zoe. Come on now, Zoe. All right. Mason Miller and Dennis Eckersley, Athletics, Nick Warner. Evan Carter and Josh Young for the Rangers, and Matt Dixon. Spencer Strider and John Smoltz for Josh Gillett and the Braves. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers, and Matthew Pizzo. Very nice, though. How about a Ronald Acuna Jr. and a J-Ram, Jose Ramirez. Braves and Guardians, not numbered. That'll fall into our universal randomization. Let's go. Good looking card so far. All right, Shota Imanaga for the Cubbies. Jackson Churio for the Brewers, Wayne Brimley, and Andy Pajes, Matthew Pizzo for the Dodgers. It's going to be a little randomization there. Shea Whitcomb and Jeremy Pena for the Astros. Tariq Skubal for the Tigers, Joe Hensel, and Chris Sell for the Braves, and Josh Gillett. It'll be a random. Looks like we got a numbered hit. Hey, how about Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero? Looky here, y'all. 7 of 99. 7 of 99. Just one time on the Trout. So here's what we'll do with this one. Cardinals and Rays, Todd and Matt. I know y'all guys are vets here, so you'll probably both be down for this. We've got 1 to 50, and we've got 1 to 99. So when we do the random, we'll give whoever finishes first the 1 to 50, and we'll give whoever finishes second the 1 to 99, okay? That way both of you hit on this one. I like it. All right, box number 3. Hey, good for you, Matt. All right, so I'm going to move the top pack to the bottom in case it's got our autograph in it. That way we go ink last. Empty box. Empty box. Put that at the bottom. All right, first pack. Francisco Alvarez and Mike Piazza. New York Mets, Donald Coons Jr. Young Kinsey Noel and Jose Ramirez. Big Christmas and J-Ram for the Cleveland Guardians and Mike Reed. Joe Cotta and Paul Molitor for the Blue Jays and Billy Stopp. And here's a Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero base version. It's going to be a numbered hit. Dynamic duels, Colt Keith and Alan Trammell. 4 of 99 for the Tigers. Joe Hensel will like that one. Let's go, Joe. Alan Trammell. Remember Alan Trammell's rookie card? I think it was 78 tops, and they used to do those like quad rookies. A lot of the guys, rookies, are on those quad type cards. He's one of them. Was he on the card with Lou Whitaker? Was that the same card? Can't remember who else was on his. But Alan Trammell. Going with Colt Keith there to 99. Rafael Devers. There we go. Wade Boggs for the Boston Red Sox and Adam Medeiros. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Ben Rice for the Yankees and Billy Stopp. Ichiro and Albert Pujols, Mariners. Seth Elliott, Cardinals, Todd Kramer. Colt Keith and Alan Trammell for the Tigers and Joe Hensel. And how about a Warp Speed, Jackson Cheerio and Bryce Terang for the Brewers and Wayne Brimley. Tony. I'm from the South, man, you know. Down here, it's Devers, you know. It's Rafael Devers when I'm going through it fast. Glad to have you, Tony. Who's your friend, Tony? Somebody just brought you in here. Didn't they? Today? So welcome to the group, man. We're glad to have you. What do you think about him leaving town? Are you a Red Sox fan? All right. Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves. Josh Gillett and Rhett Lauder for the Reds and Eric Tovar. We have Luis Hill and Austin Wells for the Yankees and Billy Stopp. Jackson Holiday, and Adley Rutschman for the Orioles, and Todd Kramer. Jason Dominguez, J-Dom for those Yankees, and Billy, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. for the Blue Jays, and Billy. So Billy's going to have a good shot at winning that one, I'd say. All right, Ronald Acuna Jr. and J-Ram for the Braves. Braves, Acuna Jr., Guardians, Mike Reed, not numbered. That will go to our universal. Yeah, man. Glad to have you. All right. Next pack. How about Mason Miller for the Dynamic Duels? Matt Edmiston's good people. Dynamic Duels, Oakland A's, that was Mason Miller and Dennis Eckersley. That's the base version of the autograph we got there for Nick Warner. Evan Carter and Josh Young for the Texas Rangers. How about Sal Frelick and Bryce Terang for the Brew Crews and the Brew Crew and Wayne Brimley. Rafael Palmeiro and Juan Gonzalez, Texas Rangers. It's going to be Matt Dixon. And we got a numbered hit here. Ho, ho, ho. J-Dom and Vladdy, who likes to party. Jason Dominguez, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Blue Jays, Billy Stopp likes to potty. Matt. Oh. J-Dom and Vladdy. So Billy Stopp owns both those teams, so he'll take that hit. Nice one, Billy. Little J-Dom action. All right, so it should be our autograph right here. So autograph on top pack every single time, it looks like. There's Mikey T, Mike Trout, and Vladimir Guerrero Sr. for the Angels, and Chet Chris. Let's go, Chet. That's what you're looking for. Now we just need some ink on it, right? Pete Crow Armstrong and Wyatt Langford. That's a nice one for the Cubs. Matt Dixon and the Rangers, Matt Dixon. So Matt will take that one out, right? DJ Hers and Michael McGreevy right here. There we go. That's Nationals, Adam Madero's Cardinals, Todd Kramer. Luis Reyes for the San Diego Padres and Wayne Brimley. And it's Jose Altuve for the Astros and Billy Stopp. All right, ink coming right here. Let's see what we got. Boom! Let's go. This is one of the ones we were looking for right here. How about a Cal Ripken Jr. and his brother Billy Ripken, 24 of 25 for the Baltimore Orioles and Todd Kramer. What a banger, man. Dynamic Duels coming through for us today. Cal Ripken Jr., Billy Ripken autograph. Boom! Every time you see it, you think, Vladdy, who likes to potty? Wow, this is one of the ones I wanted to pull. It's okay. So now we've got to conjure up the King Griffey Jr., King Griffey Sr. hit. That is so sick for the Orioles and Todd Kramer. Let's go. The people like that one. The people like that one. All right, 3 boxes in. We still got 2 to go. Let's go. So far, so good. No big randoms on the autographs we have to run. Empty box. That worked out pretty good for us, moving that top pack to the bottom. Let's do it again. What do you say? All right, let's go. Yeah, the old F-face himself, Billy Ripken. Y'all know the card. All right, this is going to be Evan Carter and Josh Young for the Texas Rangers. Spencer Strider and John Smoltz for the Atlanta Braves and Josh Gillett. Luis Reyes and Jose Altuve once again. Padres, Wayne Brimley, Astros, Billy Stopp. And numbered hit here. Sal Frelick, Bryce Terang, 9 of 25. Nice one right there for the Brew Crew. Milwaukee Brewers, Wayne Brimley with the hit. Let's go, Wayne. The coach getting on the board with the Brewers. Let's go. You saw Jackson Holiday. I don't know if a lot of you did. He had in one of the products, I can't remember which product it was, but he did a version with the bat knob, and it said all kinds of different stuff on the bottom of it. He did the Billy Ripken pose. Might have been, it was a variation. I can't remember what product it was. Topps Update or something like that, maybe. I just can't remember off top. Shota Imanaga and Fergie Jenkins for the Cubs there. Matt Dixon. Jackson Churio. Brewers. Wayne Brimley. Andy Pages for the Dodgers, and Matthew Pizzo. There's Ken Griffey Jr., Ken Griffey Sr. I'm amping it up. I'm warming it up for the Mariners and Seth Elliott. Sal Frelick and Bryce Terang there on the base version. Ooh, this is a nice one. Warp Speed, Ellie De La Cruz, and Bobby Witt Jr. Reds, Eric Tovar. Royals, Aaron Shildnick. That's a nice one right there. Boom. Let's go. All right, next pack. Jacob Wilson and Miguel Tejada. Two vets. A vet and Jacob Wilson just tears it up, man. The dude, have you seen, like, at one point he hadn't even walked or something, and he hadn't even made it to past 2 strikes and 2 balls and so many counts. It was crazy numbers. You can look up his numbers based around that stuff. Lawrence Butler and Jose Canseco. He comes up to the plate to hit. Athletics, Nick Warner, and he doesn't strike out a lot either, Jacob Wilson. Mark Vientos and David Wright for the Mets, and Donald Coons Jr. So it was 2 A's hits for Nick Warner there, and then Donald Coons Jr. Shohei Ohtani, Showtime for the Dodgers, and Matthew Pizzo. And the Yankees, Billy Stoffat's the second one of those, so we'll have be able to split them up so each of you can get one. Ellie De La Cruz and Gunnar Henderson for the Reds and the Orioles there. Fun Face, exactly, Chris Carey. The Fun Face SP. And he also has different versions of it too, man. There was a couple different ones. They said like different stuff on it. Kind of some of them shorter print than the other ones. All right. 2 more packs in this box. Connor Norby for the Marlins and Wayne Brimley. Twins is also Wayne Brimley with the Brooks Lee. Gary Sheffield and Dwight Gooden for the Brewers. Wayne Brimley and the Mets. Donald Coons Jr. We're hitting a lot of these cards for the second time on the so it'll be maybe some to go around for you, so both people can get one, most of them. Corbin Carroll for the Diamondbacks, along with his teammate Jordan Lawler. That's going to go to the coach, Wayne Brimley. Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero for the Cardinals, Todd Kramer, and Junior Caminero, Rays, Matt Dixon. Got some numbered action coming right here, it looks like. Ooh, this is a popular card out here. Shota Imanaga and Fergie Jenkins, Cubs, Matt Dixon, 8/99. Nice one, man. I'm a Shota puller. In case you don't know, I'll pull the heck out of him. 1/25 and 1/99. Now you got to get the rainbow. This pack feels thick for some reason. I know it's got the auto, but these autos aren't super thick. All right. Mason Miller and Dennis Eckersley, the Eck, and Mason Miller Athletics. Nick Warner having a good break. So are the Orioles. Jackson Holiday and Adley Rutschman, Todd Kramer, Colt Keith and Alan Trammell for the Tigers, and Joe Hensel. We got Joe Cotta, Mr. Cotta, Joe Carter and Paul Molitor for the Blue Jays, and Billy Stott. Here's Tariq Skubal and Chris Sell, Tigers and Braves. Tigers, Joe Hensel, Braves, Josh Gillett, and our dual autograph. Man, you knew we had to pull it because I feel like we've been pulling so many of these. How about a Colt Keith and Alan Trammell, 21/25, Detroit Tigers, Joe Hensel. Man, he is going to like that one. That's going to go with your number. Didn't you get a numbered hit of them too? Alan Trammell, the legend, to go with Colt Keith, who has potential. He's just got to kind of put it all together at some point, Colt Keith does. All right, Colt Keith and Alan Trammell, Tigers, Joe Hensel. Get you some, brother. All right. Last box. Let's rub a little good mojo on it. Joe says he had a feeling. Had a good feeling. Your feeling. You gotta trust your gut, man. Glad to have everybody here, man. This has been a fun one. I knew it would be. Glad to see all my people here in the break. A little Sunday matinee action. Nothing like it. Also, if you're not already in it, we're filling 2024 Topps Inception Baseball with that loaded rookie class, half case with option to rollover. That's filling in the group right now. You can find that up in the featured section. Oh, let's move this to the bottom. Oh, Jason wants to see Paul Skeens. How about Francisco Alvarez and Mike Piazza for the New York Mets and Donald Coons Jr.? Ichiro and Albert Pujols, Mariners, Seth Elliott, Cardinals, Todd Kramer. DJ Hers for the Nationals and Adam Medeiros and Michael McGreevy for the Cardinals and Todd Kramer. Tyreek Skubal and Chris Sells, Tigers. Chris Sell, Tigers, Joe Hensel, Braves, Josh Gillett. Oh, that's sick. 21 of 50. Bryce Harper for the Phillies and Brian Bissell and Freddie Freeman for the Dodgers and Matthew Pizzo. So that'll go into our randomization pile at the end. We'll have a couple of randoms to do. Nice one to 50 right there on the short print. Oh, did you, Todd? Congratulations, brother. That's one of the ones I was really interested in pulling. I talked about it in the intro, if you remember. Spencer Schwellenbach for the Braves, Josh Gillett, Reds on the Rhett Lauder, Eric Tovar, Jazz Chisholm Jr. for the New York Yankees, Billy Stopp. And he's got his teammate Ben Rice on the card with him. Ben Rice getting to play for Goldschmidt the past couple days, getting the nod. Jackson, of course, Goldsmith's like 37. They're trying to give him a few days off, keep him fresh for the second half in the playoffs, you know. Jackson Holiday and Adley Rutschman for the Baltimore Orioles and Todd Kramer. We got another Joe Carter and Paul Molitor for the Blue Jays and Billy Stopp. Another die cut coming right here. Seeing double, Albert Pujols, Cardinals, Todd Kramer, and Angels, Chet Chris. Seeing double. All right. This one feels a little thicker as well. Oh, we got some kind of case hit or something in here, I think. Some kind of special card. All right. Mason Miller and Dennis Eckersley for the Athletics and Nick Warner. Luis Hill and Austin Wells for the Yankees and Billy Stopp. How about Spencer Strider and John Smoltz for the Braves and Josh Gillett. Luis Reyes and Jose Altuve for the Padres. Padres, Reyes, Wayne Brimley, Astros, Altuve, Billy Stopp. Greg Maddoxon, the Rocket, Roger Clemens, 7 of 99. Braves, Josh Gillett, Yankees, Billy Stopp. All right, what is this on the back here? Oh, Youth Impact. It's got a little surface issue right there on the edge, if you see. That is a sick one. Yoshinobu Yamamoto and Rhett Lauder. Dodgers, Matthew Pizzo. Reds, Eric Tovar. That'll go into our randomization pile at the end. So now we got a few randoms to run, don't we? Youth Impact. And Strider and Clemens will also be a random. It's a sick one. Youth Impact. All right, 2 more packs. Let's go. Let's get you on the board if you haven't been already. Shota Imanaga, Cubbies, along with Fergie Jenkins, Evan Carter, and Josh Young for the Rangers. I bet that Youth Impact card was supposed to be in this pack. There were 6 in the last one. There's 4 in this one. There's the extra card. I think there were 6 in the last one. I don't know. There's 2 inserts, though, and there's no insert in this one. I bet that was supposed to be in here. Because I think Youth Impact's a regular insert. Evan Carter and Josh Young for the Rangers and Matt Dixon. Colt Keith and Alan Trammell for the Tigers and Joe Hensel. And Mason Wynn, Cardinals, Todd Kramer, Rays, Matt Dixon, Junior Caminero. All right, last pack. Should have our last dual autograph. Good luck, everybody. Rafael Devers. Here we go again. Rafael Devers. He's still in a Red Sox uniform there. Him and Wade Boggs. Adam Medeiros taking that one. Young Kinsey Noel and Jose Ramirez for the Guardians and Mike Reed. Justin Henry Malloy and Trey Sweeney for the Tigers and Joe Hensel. How about a Yoshinobu Yamamoto and a Roki Sasaki for the Dodgers, and Matthew Pizzo. 13 of 50 on the ink coming right here. Brew Crew, Sal Frelick, Bryce Terang. We haven't hit that. We did hit their numbered card of them. But Wayne Brimley cashing in the two young stars for the Brewers. 13 of 50. I saw Sal Frelick play down here in Milwaukee. They had him and who else was there? Oh, Garrett Mitchell that day. They were both on an assignment, and those dudes were iced out, man. Especially Garrett Mitchell. They were iced out down there, boy. Tennessee Smokies. We get some good players coming through here for not only the Smokies, but the opposing teams also. Brewers, Wayne Brimley, 13 of 50. Bryce Terang, Sal Frelick. Nice one, my friend. All right, give me just a sec. We'll go back through and get a recap of the cards that we don't have to randomize, and then we'll get our randomization at the end, okay? Tony, glad to have you, my friend. Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge, 2 times. Dodgers and Yankees. We'll split those up for you. Todd Kramer, congrats, man. Albert Pujols, seeing double, Cardinals and Angels. That'll be part of the global randomization. As will Ellie De La Cruz and Gunnar Henderson, Reds and Orioles. Ellie De La Cruz and Bobby Witt on the Warp Speed, Reds and Royals. Ronald Acuna Jr. and Jose Ramirez, Braves and Guardians. This is a Warp Speed for Jackson Churio and Bryce Terang. Ronald Acuna Jr. and J-Ram, so we'll split those up for you guys, Josh and Mike Reed. We'll give you one of those to each of you. Shohei Ohtani and Mookie Betts for those LA Dodgers. Here's Nolan Ryan with the Mets and the Rangers. And then Yordan Alvarez and Jose Altuve for the Astros there. On the C and double. That's what that's called, right? Yeah. No? Dinger duos, I'm sorry. C and double is those. Okay, on the board. We got a numbered hit down here for Jackson Holiday and Adley Rutschman to 99 for the Baltimore Orioles. Bryce Terang and Sal Frelick for the Brewers and Wayne Brimley. Sal Frelick and Bryce Terang, that was to 25 on this super short print. The autograph was numbered to 50. Shota Imanaga and Fergie Jenkins, that one's to 99, and this one is to 25. A couple nice hits for the Cubs right there. Very nice, guys. We've got J-Dom, Jason Dominguez, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. For the Yankees and the Blue Jays. Billy Stopp owns both of those teams. Colt Keith and Alan Trammell here for the Detroit Tigers. Nice one for Joe Hensel because he also got the ink to go with it. Colt Keith and Alan Trammell to 25. The parallel was numbered to 99. Over here on this side, we're going to have David Wright and Mark Vientos to 50 right there. 5 of 50. Mets cashing in on that one. The Eck. He was definitely my favorite growing up. Him and Lee Smith were my favorite closers. Lee, maybe just give a little nod to Lee, but the Eck and Lee Smith were 2 of my faves. Mason, and here's the Eck on this one. I pulled a couple. This is 2 or 3 Eck autographs now throughout. It's always nice to see Eckersley. He started out I think he was a starting pitcher early in his career. Moved to the bullpen. I don't know, halfway through or so, maybe a little. Something like that. Mason Miller to go with him there. 2 awesome relievers on the same card. And last but certainly not least, Cal Ripken Jr., Billy Ripken, 24 of 25. That's one of the chase cards in this set. Awesome hit for Todd Kramer and the Orioles. All right, hang tight for just a second. We got some randoms to do. We've got this. Oh, that's a base card, so that'll go with the regular randoms. And then we'll also have this Maddox and Clemens. We'll have the Bryce Harper and the Freddie Freeman. And then we'll split these up first and second. First place getting the 1 to 50. Second place getting the 1 to 99 of Mason Wynn and Junior Caminero. All right, first let's do, give me a second just to set this up, y'all. But first we'll do We'll do the global randomization. Get all these duck races off the board. List randomizer. Go left and right. And we want a random number generator. And we'll do it between 7 and 10 times each time. Okay. So first up, left and right. This is going to be for all the base cards. Any of them that have an odd number, that 1, 3, 5, certain of the cards right there. Let's get a number between 7 and 10. We'll go 8 times here. 8 times. Once, twice. We can always tell how many times we spun it right there. 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7. And the 8th and final spin, right. So the right side gets the global win. Cards with a player on the right side. Anything we've got an odd number of will go to the right side, okay? Refresh this list. Oh, I just go back. Okay. First, we'll do the Mason Wynn Junior Caminero cards. First place, we'll get the 50. Second place, we'll get the 99. So Wynn. Sorry, I just nailed that, didn't I? Wynn Caminero. We'll go 7 times on this one. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. 7th spin right here. It's like the right side. So Junior Caminero. We'll take the 1 to 50. That'll be Matt Dixon. And the Cardinals, Todd Kramer, will get the parallel to 99 on that one, okay? Next up, we'll do the Bryce Harper and Freddie Freeman. Harper and Freddie Freeman. Get another number between 7 and 10 here. Do 10 times. 10 times. Taking it to the max. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right side. So Freddie Freeman and the Dodgers. Zoe. That is Harper, Freeman, going to the right side. Okay, last one right here is going to be Greg Maddux and Roger Clemens. Get another number. 10 again. 10 again. So Braves, Josh Gillett, Yankees, Billy Stopp will go 10 times. Once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, 9 times, 10th and final spin. Good luck, guys. Left. So Greg Maddux. Greg Maddux taking that one. All right. Awesome break, everybody. I do appreciate you joining. I'd been looking forward to that one for a while, and it did not disappoint today. Got some awesome hits. Really loved, especially my favorite, the Cal Ripken and Billy Ripken. Who doesn't love that hit? Anybody needs anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Justin Roper right here on Facebook. If I don't get back to you immediately, I'll definitely get back to you as soon as I possibly can, okay? The C and doubles go to they're not numbered hits, Matt. They go to the right side, whoever was on the right side of those. So you're looking at, I'm going to do the numbered hits. The Rangers takes that one on the Ryan. And then the Pujols was, I'll go through those to tell you who wins them just in case y'all want to see. So that means Rhett Lauder and the Reds take that card. Nolan Ryan and the Rangers take the C and double. The Kansas City Royals and Bobby Witt take the Warp Speed. The Orioles and Gunnar Henderson take the Dinger Duos. The Angels for Pujols on the C and double. The Guardians, J-Ram on the Dinger Duos. We actually got 2 of those, so that'll go to we'll split those up between the 2 owners. All right. Anybody needs anything, holler at me, for real. I'll be available all day. I'm going to do my best to get these shipped out for you tomorrow with the quickness. Y'all know we got the fastest shipping outside of Santa Claus. Sometimes even old St. Nick can't keep up. So if you need anything, just holler at me. I'll be around. We're filling up this case of 2024 Topps Inception. Would love to have you. Pop in a fresh one for it. Go grab some squads and let's keep it rolling. For now, peace out from the East Coast. Y'all have a good one. And by the way, the Topps Inception, we're filling up a half case, but you do have option to roll over to the full case. So if you claim a team, you can get them for the full. All right. Peace out. Y'all be cool.